What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Welcome back to another video. Now, I want to talk about Jasmy coin for a second because while we've seen some movement, we've seen the levels that it has gotten to without seeing any type of altcoin season or crazy bullish momentum. Yes, Jasmy coin ran quite a bit from the level of where I invested at of 40% of a penny all the way up to a value of 4 cents, which honestly, you're looking at a 10x, right? That's amazing. For me, it's absolutely amazing. And other people that made those moves, absolutely amazing. But how far can this thing go? How far or how valuable will this thing be? If we haven't yet seen the altcoin season truly happen, if we haven't yet seen major bullish momentum for Jasmy coin in the form of, 50 or 100% per day, what do we expect this to get to? Now, I'm going to give you my expectations, and I've already given you my expectations, which I feel like are realistic, as well as seeing some points of it that may be more on the higher side. But you have other predictions that are out there that may be way too conservative or maybe a little bit aggressive or whatever. I've noticed that a lot of these expert predictions that are out there tend to follow historical data, and the historical data doesn't really tell you anything because maybe Jasmy coin hasn't gone through an official bull run. And if they did, when you do see that go through a bull run, you're also seeing the dilution that's happening within it. However, this is a completely different project with no dilution that's going to happen. So I kind of want to go through this and what my expectations are as well as what their expectations are, but make sure you buckle yourself in because it definitely is a little bit of a roller coaster ride. Guys, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon, those links are in the description. Don't forget about my link down below for Margex. If you guys want to start trading on Margex, honestly, is a fantastic platform. I've been having really just a lot of fun with it and being able to make money from it as well. So feel free to check out that link down below for Margex, where you can trade Jasmy coin up to a 50x leverage if you want to. You can also trade a 5x or 10x or whatever x leverage you guys want to. And you can literally start trading with like 20 cents if you wanted to. So if you have a small amount and you want to see if you can make a large amount from that small amount, feel free to do that. Just to give you an example, I spent $60 on a play, ended up pocketing realized gain of $750, and I still have the rest of that that's in there. I took a lot of it, a lot of my initial investment, plus I took a lot of profits, but I still have a good like 500, I believe. We'll check it out a little bit later, but I definitely have a higher percentage. It's like 2,000, 3,000% or something like that. So we'll check it out in a little bit. But guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let's go ahead and dive into these predictions. I think, like I said, predictions tend to get a little bit wild at times. Right, some people will expect it to run to a crazy level. Some people will be way under the bar when it comes to expectations, and it's all based on like either you want to talk about how you really truly believe in this project, or you're just on the conservative side and you want to make sure that people, when it does exceed those expectations, you're like, see, I told you it was going to run. Exceeding expectations versus being under expectations is a little bit different. That's there. So, anyways. Jasmy coin currently stands at about 2.2 cents. We're looking at about a $1.1 billion market cap with 61.6 million dollars worth of volume, sitting at about a 6% volume to market cap ratio. As you can see here, like I said, 99% of the supply is out there, and that all comes from the dilution that happened throughout all time. You see this through January, February 2021, and how it did pull down rather than skyrocket up in 2021. This continued to drop down as crypto was very popular, and it's because of the dilution that happened within the project. And now you have the ability to invest into something that has no dilution but still has that same level of popularity and connection, where you have all these different exchanges that are there. But we can get into that maybe when we're breaking down Jasmy coin a little bit more. If you want a full breakdown of Jasmy coin in 2024, let me know. I can give you guys that breakdown if you want to. But here is a price prediction for Changelly, right? This is Changelly blog. Changelly tends to be a little bit more conservative, and you could see that, right? They have a full breakdown to where they believe the minimum price is going to be by December is going to be 2.6 cents, the maximum price being 2.6 cents. So they haven't really broken down this full look of this. But if you go through historical data, it shows you some more information to where the in 2024, right here, according to the technical analysis Jasmy coin price expected in 2024, the minimum cost of Jasmy coin will be about 2.5 cents, and the maximum level for Jasmy coin is reaching about 2.8 cents. The average trading price is expected at 2.6 cents. So for the next however many months, they don't really expect it to move. They expect it to kind of be flat. And yes, it will rise from where we are at 2.2 cents all the way up to a possibility of 2.8 cents is what they believe, which would be a decently sized move. But based on how cryptocurrency moves and what we see in a true altcoin season, I expect a lot more. That's just my opinion. However, who's to say that the altcoin season is going to start in 2024? I think it should, but we could see a complete turnaround. A lot of people believe it's going to be October to November, where we see 6 months after the halving, which is typical in what we see within the history. We also have another breakdown from BitScreener, which talks about Jasmy coin's price being at an expected maximum of $3.74. If you look at by 2030, they say based on the past patterns anticipated with Jasmy coin or Jasmy will fluctuate between 40 cents and $1.14 by year 2030. This implies a potential increase of to $1.14 and a decrease to 40 cents, 40.6 cents for 2030, 2040, 3.74 to 1.91 or $1.91. But then you have 2050, which is $4.48 and $7.34 respectively. Now, I don't know where they're really going off of. They're basically saying based off of history, and it's like it just doesn't line up. You're factoring in the price, right? You're not factoring in the supply that you have there. Because if it gets to a $3 price, we're talking about each dollar is a $50 billion market cap. If it gets to a $4 price, you're looking at a $200 billion market cap, which is not ridiculous for 2040 or 2030 or 2040, because you may have massive use cases for this position itself, and you never really know where it's going to go and how it's going to be adopted. So it's understandable, but doesn't really fully break down 2024 because the way that they say it is expected to hit a maximum of $1.74, but then 2030 is supposed to go kind of backward to $1.14 or 40 cents. I don't know. Maybe I'm not understanding that right. But that's the way that I look at it there. Maybe they're basing it off of the collapse that it did have, and they're just looking at that price and saying that, yes, it's going to rise back up, and then it's going to collapse again back down to 40 cents and $1.14 or $1.14. I don't know. But that's a little bit wild of a price prediction, I'll tell you that. Then you have Binance, who kind of gives you more of a super conservative price prediction. In August 2024, they're looking at 2.1. August 11, 2024, you're looking at 2.1. Obviously, you get to September 9th, and it's still at 2.15. And they're looking at very small movements for Jasmy coin, which I don't really see that. But then if you also look at all the way up to 2030, they're saying it's going to get to a 2.8 cent level by 2030. So their price predictions, in my opinion, all over the place. I don't want to go with any expert predictions because I don't know what they're truly going off of. It seems like they're just going off of, even if you go off the price movement and the history of movements, you see that it has more aggressive movements than that. To only move up 0.1 cent or 0.2 cents or 0.3 cents in a matter of a year is a little ridiculous, right? We've seen what has happened. We've seen the predictions. The couple of predictions I looked at before talked about how when Jasmy coin was at a value of 1 cent, it would only go up to a level of 3 cents. That would be the highest level that it would get to. Well, at that same tip, it ended up moving to 4.5 cents, which completely blew that prediction out of the water. And I believe that came from Changelly, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it came from Changelly, and that's why maybe they're being a little bit not more conservative, but maybe they're just not fully breaking things down for Jasmy coin because they were wrong. But if I had to break down my price prediction, okay, my price prediction is conservative, I believe. Especially for more altcoin season, bullish momentum that happens within it. I believe that Jasmy coin is going to get to a value of around 10 to 20 cents within this year. If we can see the true altcoin season start to happen, we should see Jasmy coin pick up with Ethereum picking up and a lot of Ethereum coins that are picking up as well. And that's why I have some of these cryptocurrencies, or have some of these leverage trades that are over here. I wanted to show you the leverage trade that I have with Jasmy coin. That's why I do have some of these leverage trades over here where you see this Jasmy coin investment that's at 1.5 cents at a 50x leverage. It's currently at a 2.2 cent price, and I'm looking at about 2,000% of a gain that's here. So you can see how I do 50x leverages sometimes, but typically I'm doing like 5x leverages or 10x leverages or something of that nature there. But I believe, in my opinion, that Jasmy coin, if we look at where it is and where it has gone in the last, let's say, 3 months, I believe that it will surpass this 4.5 cent level, that it will pass 5 cents. It will start to get to a 7.5 cent level, and that's where we'll see maybe a little bit of resistance, and then we'll see that pick up to a level of 10 and between 10 and 20 cents. That's what my prediction is. Again, it's very iffy because it all depends on what happens with the overall market. It's not just based on Jasmy coin and the things that they do. Now, if they decide to implement something crazy where we see a massive partnership, then we could see Jasmy coin absolutely pick up to a way further price than just, 4.5 cents, a way further price of 10 cents. We could see it up in that 20-cent level very, very soon. And maybe on the 20-cent level, I'm more aggressive and kind of out of the range compared to where this is going to go because we've seen the fluctuation. But I'm just hoping for altcoin season this year. I'm really hoping for that. I honestly don't know. Nobody really knows exactly when altcoin season is supposed to be. All I know is I want to see Bitcoin dominance decrease, and that's one clear sign that altcoin season is upon us. But Bitcoin dominance has been kind of steadily increasing or remaining flat. So we want to manage that. But let me know your opinion of Jasmy coin and where you believe it's going to be. What's the highest price? What's the lowest price that you believe it's going to be? And when I say lowest price, I don't mean lower than where we are right now. I mean the lowest high price that we're going to get to, and what's the lowest, the highest low price that we're going to get to, highest high price we're going to get to, and the lowest high price we're going to get to. That's what I meant to say. Feel free to let me know in the comment section below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.